Hi, it's Father Samuel Hakim with a word of hope for Monday of the 27th week in Ordinary Time. I come to you this week from Bloomington, Indiana. Today's gospel is a familiar one, the story of the Good Samaritan, kicked off with the scholar of the law asking Jesus what it means to be good, what it means to be righteous, to love your neighbor. Jesus says, well, who is my neighbor? Is the hinge question in this story. As we know, it's a story which calls out those who think that they are righteous, yet lack in charity toward all. The point is that all are our neighbors, and we are called to serve all people, to love them with the love of Christ. This month of October, we celebrate Respect Life Month, a month in which we pray for an end to abortion, the upholding of the dignity of life in all its many forms, especially most vulnerably there in the womb. When I was the associate pastor at Blessed Sacrament Parish in Madison, Wisconsin, during this month of October, we had an event for Respect Life. A speaker, a young woman, Claire Swinarski. She's an author and a Catholic blogger. She calls herself the Catholic feminist and is sort of on this front wave of this new age of feminism in the Catholic Church. Her talk was magnificent. She said that, while it's important to advocate for laws against abortion, we can't just expect this to be changed by the changing of a law. She said we have to focus on changing abortion from being illegal to making abortion unfathomable. You see, not many women, not many couples would seek an abortion just sort of out of the blue. So often they find themselves in what they think is a hopeless place. They feel as though they have nowhere else to turn and that their only option is to seek an abortion. It's a very tragic thing that they would get to this point. But, Claire said, if we can take away the things that would lead them to this feeling of helplessness, so perhaps it's support through a pregnancy or childcare, perhaps it's financial support through it all, perhaps it's a community around them, or a change in mentality in the workplace, which is more forgiving and accepting of families and attentive to the needs of young mothers and single parents as well. Perhaps it's uplifting the option of adoption, a beautiful option of adoption. Now, all of this begins by getting to know a neighbor. Claire said this can't just happen in a vacuum. We have to get to know those who are struggling with this decision. We have to find out what it is that makes them feel so helpless. When we can love them where they are, it is then that we can begin to change minds and change hearts. It is then that we can change policies as well, eventually change the world's outlook on life. Yes, if we can remove what it is that makes our neighbor feel hopeless and replace it with the light of the gospel, perhaps our efforts will begin to bear more fruit. In the meantime, we pray for our country, for our world, for respect to life, and for an end to abortion. May we be that beacon of hope for others today, and we shine the light of the gospel in a world so in need. God bless you.